podcast is scheduled for one fall. Coming in at 195 pounds from Studio A, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed host of the Ring of Thunder, Sexy Thor! What's up, Thunderverse? And welcome back to Ring of Thunder. Of course, it is me, still Sexy Thor. I didn't get lost in the woods. Some other Thor did. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube, you kind of notice a little bit of an autumnal, if that's even a word, probably not, and a little bit of Halloween background back here. Well, yeah, you caught me. Studio A has moved. It now doubles as something that, I don't know, I'm kind of workshopping the name, but Spookyverse Studios? I don't know. You're here to hear about wrestling, not about my other projects. But if you're interested, I can talk about those too. In fact, if you're watching this on post day, July 22nd, then tune into YouTube on the Fall Horseman YouTube channel at 6 p.m. Eastern, and you'll see myself and James Moser perusing around Bath & Body Works and their newly released fall and Halloween lineup, if that's something you're interested in. If not, well, I don't know what to tell you. Except, once again, today, or this month, is the Thunderversary month, when the Thunderverse began, back in July 2018, and I'm always in such a festive mood to start celebrating then, even though there'll be plenty of celebrating once Dragon Con and spooky season roll around. But yeah, nothing really ever ends up happening, so I'm just gonna blow on this fake little celebration blower thing, and then we can move on, because we're now looking to the future, because it's been about 2 months since my last one, and I do apologize for that. I mean, sort of apologize. Some sort of little personal ouchy things occurred, and then there was also just lack of motivation, undecisiveness on how to proceed with this, because this is issue 100, so I'm like, oh my god, this is what I've been waiting for. And I mean, I kind of have something, because if you're listening to this in podcast form, then you're gonna hear some audio from after the Pro Wrestling Turbo 4th anniversary show back in May, with myself and Lightning Lad and the offspring of Lightning Lad talking about it. So that's a nice fun little treat for that. And also, maybe you've noticed it, maybe you haven't, the new freaking logo. I don't know why I'm pointing up there, because I don't think that's where it is. And if that's actually where it is on your screen, then wonderful coincidence. But yeah, it's a sweet new logo made by James Moser that was offered onto me, which I greatly and gradly, I guess that's like being glad and grateful at the same time, accepted. So yeah, thank you, James. I hope you all like it, because I freaking love it. And I do decree in this here Thunderverse court that logo's gonna be the logo for a good long time. Now, version 2.0 of the logo, which was the last one, served me greatly during my comeback. I guess if you want to make it a technical term, a soft comeback. And spelled S-O-F-T, not S-A-W-F-T, in case you were getting any ideas. But yeah, that logo served nicely for, me trying a little harder in paint. But yeah, when I saw the logo that James sent, it was mwah. So thank you, James. Hope you all love it. And also, what's been happening over the last couple months that I want to quickly muse on over. Cody Rhodes is a freaking superhero. That man is a machine. And he also won very recently, I think it was last night or 2 nights ago, in SB, because his return at WrestleMania won the 2022 WWE Moment of the Year. Holy crap, Liv Morgan actually won the Money in the Bank contract. And then she just cashed it in, and she's only the 3rd woman in WWE to pin Ronda Rousey. So, behind Becky Lynch. And yes, okay, I'll admit that pin was questionable, obviously. And Charlotte Flair. So, yeah. I mean, no matter who you are, you gotta admit that that's some good company to be in. So, but we'll muse on Liv a little bit more later, because we're talking some Pro Wrestling Turbo, which is coming up next Saturday on July 30th. Same time, same day as Summerslam. But which one's really going to be the biggest party of the year? I mean, with a show called Bring the Noise, I don't know. It is in contention. Yes, sir. So we've got, of course, as the main event starting right off, Mad Dog Josh Powers versus the leader of the Kingsgate, Patrick Scott, for the number 1 contenders match, which will be in traditional wrestling rules, so it won't be a Mad Dog Mayhem thing. And, of course, whoever wins that will take on the champion, Joshua Cutshaw, at a later date. Most likely the next show, which is happening around Halloween. So if you want to know when the next Ring of Thunder episode's dropping, just kidding. I promise I will actually release one between then. I know I was talking about going on hiatus for spooky season, and that might still apply. But also it might not, because the last 2 months I did this hiatus, and I didn't want to do this hiatus. But it's like I said, I'll do the hiatus on spooky season, not during the time where I wish the most that it was spooky season. So we'll see. But I mean, of course, there's going to be turbo content. I mean, there will be. In fact, if you're listening to this on post day on the 22nd, then tomorrow the 23rd will actually be the 1 year since their show Grand Prix 2 went, which was the show that the first show that Dan and I went to after we interviewed TK and Josh for Ring of Thunder and Thunder Talk a few days prior. And wow, I was just thinking back at that. It's been 1 year, and the shows since then that we've been to have been Grand Prix 2, Overdrive, Freaky Friday, The World Is Yours, A Brew Hope, the 4th anniversary show, and now Bring the Noise is going to be number 7. Goodness. But you know what? all the most gratefulness to them. You know, whatever word I said that was glad plus grateful to them, because sometimes I've needed that consistent live wrestling going on in my sphere. And then next will be 2 debuting wrestlers going up against each other, Ella Envy and Brittany Jade. And Brittany Jade's been on AEW Dark a few times, and most recently she's been on Dark Elevation, teaming up with one of my favorite current indie wrestlers, Sky Blue. So that's awesome. So catch that on the YouTubes real quick before you go see her live at Bring the Noise. And the next is our good friend Spirit Machine TK taking on Big Game James. And if you've listened to the Overdrive episode, then you know TK said they go to the same gym. So, I mean, that has absolutely nothing to do with the story or the match, but I was just throwing that out there. Also because I think my Overdrive episode is probably my favorite episode of Ring of Thunder so far. So I'd just like to call back to that and all the fun stuff that happened on that day. And then next we've got Alex Evian. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. And the mystery partner versus the Thunderverse favorite Buff and Fluff connection. And then we've got Selena Rose teaming up with HE Double Hockey Sticks, the team of Dean Richards and Wade Adams, going up against the rest of the Kingsgate, which is Mason Miles, Donnie Ray, and Chance Riser. I remembered all of that. And then, of course, on that same day, we've got SummerSlam. Now, I wrote all this down all from memory, so I might be missing a match or two. And also do realize this is before I'm recording this and saying this before tonight's SmackDown, which there's also one more Raw and one more SmackDown after that, leading into SummerSlam. So, more matches will probably be announced. So there we go. So, of course, the big old main event is one last time, allegedly, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. It's going to be a last man standing match. Theory may or may not cash in. We shall see. Then the Usos will be defending against the Street Profits with Jeff Jarrett as the guest referee because Nashville for the undisputed tag titles. Then we've got Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch, probably one more time for the Raw Women's Championship, or one last time, I'd say. And yeah, and then hopefully after this, we, get Becky back on the face turn train. And then next, we Liv Morgan defending against Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And this further proves my point about getting Becky on that face turn train, because now, SummerSlam starts things leading up to WrestleMania. I mean, really, at least some storylines. And, of course, it's pretty much common-ish knowledge that Ronda and Becky will be facing at next year's WrestleMania. And, yeah, I don't think there's really going to be a whole lot of people rooting for Ronda over Becky. Maybe in 2014 when Ronda was breaking arms in other combat sports and Becky was in NXT river dancing down the entranceway, but not in 2022/23. And then we've got Riddle versus Seth Rollins, which that's just going to be incredible. It's not even for any titles or anything. It's just a grudge match between two incredible wrestlers, superstars, whatever. Oh yeah, that the whole wrestlers/superstars thing reminds me we're also going to have The Miz versus Logan Paul. We don't need to say anything else. And then it's going to be Theory versus Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. While Theory is also threatening to cash in on Roman and Brock at the end, so he wants to walk away with all the belts. And then Dragon Con Wrestling is, of course, on the horizon in little more than a month from now. And Dragon Con released their progress report with a little paragraph about it. I was going to read it to you, but I mean, if you're really interested, you can read it for yourself. But I will shout out the names that they had in their little presser on here, like Slim J. Azrael, Crystal Rose, Michael Mosley, Manchild, and the Washington Bullets. Now, Michael Mosley is the one who is also like really good friends with Xavier Woods, who's also at Dragon Con every year. And Dragon Con hasn't yet announced a special wrestling guest. Like, last year they had Diamond Dallas Page. And God, back in 2018, the year before I actually went, they had Sting, Ric Flair, and Lita. I was like, oh damn it. But yeah, Michael Mosley, he wrestles. Xavier Woods is usually there in the crowd and playing some sort of secretive role. And then they just hang out the whole weekend going with like 100 different cosplays. Just like Woods is probably doing right now over at San Diego Comic-Con. And yeah, we might also see some names that I've mentioned time and time again from the Turbo shows in here. Because I'll tell you, I've already seen Ethan Case, Sean Legacy, Wade Adams. So we'll see who pops up this year. Should be awesome. But anyways, cutting it right here. That is the 1, 2, 3. Thank you for joining me for the 100th episode, issue, whatever, of Ring of Thunder. Don't know how much longer it's going to be in regular old podcast audio form. I mean, the YouTube channel, I hope, will grow stronger and stronger, but I don't know how much I want to, or how long I want to pay for podcast hosting and stuff. If you're sitting there in shock and you're like, oh my god, is Sexy Thor selling out to the visual medium overlords? Well, I'm just going to sit here and reassure you, yes, I am. With that said, thanks for locking up with me in the Ring of Thunder. Kick butts, not nuts.
Hey guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
It's Amanda Bones.
And I'm Ashley.
Of How to Talk to Your Friend About Wrestling, the podcast on the Count Out Wrestling Podcast Network, a weekly show where we talk about all of our favorite things, babes, blood, and brutality.
We also talk about other fun things, like is Kenny Omega finally too tan? And how much blood is too much blood? Because that looks like way too much blood.
So join us on the adventure of teaching me, Amanda Bones, about wrestling.
Ring of Thunder issue 100, starting the only way Ring of Thunder can, talking about some pro wrestling turbo. So we just got back from their 4th anniversary show. Seems like quite a few entertainment entities from upstate South Carolina celebrating a 4th anniversary this summer, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. I mean, Thunder Talk's birthday anniversary. That's next month. I mean, maybe. We have nothing but contempt for our audience. So,
and our co-hosts.
Oh no, it's especially our co-hosts. Yeah. It's like, what could you possibly hate more than me? And the answer is myself. That was from a Darth Vader, Darth Maul when they fought comic book from Dark Horse that doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, the Pro Wrestling Turbo, 4 years old this month, and we were there.
Yes, we were, and once again, they delivered the goods, didn't they?
Oh, dude, A+, across the board, all the way. One of my that was probably one of the best times I ever had at Pro Wrestling Turbo, and we've been going for how long?
10 months.
That's it?
Yeah, because we went in July
of 2021.
Yep. The Grand Prix 2 at the Kroc Center.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember drinking in what looked like a youth sport YMCA type facility and feeling like maybe I shouldn't be drinking here. That's a lie. I never feel like I shouldn't be drinking anywhere, especially when it comes to like youth sport, elementary school, whatever deals. Yeah.
Yeah, and I kept calling it the K-Rock Center for the longest time. It's like, this is a Salvation Army Center. This is not a radio station.
Oh, dude, no. And I really appreciate, coming from the LA market and growing up with K-Rock, I didn't correct you. Because I appreciated it.
Yeah, and really deep down inside, you just wanted it to be true.
I so wanted it to be true. Shit, are you kidding me? Fuck, like in my head, it's like I'm at the Universal Amphitheater right now, listening to Blink 182 talk about horse dick. That's a deep cut. 2001, almost acoustic Christmas. K-Rock, almost acoustic Christmas. I gained more respect for Bad Religion, less respect for Blink 182. And, can I talk about drug use on the show? I have a deep respect for System of the Down as well for personal reasons. Very personal reasons.
Yep. But yeah, it just feels like yesterday we were sitting there at the Kroc Center seeing real Joshua Cutshaw become number one contender for the heavyweight championship, and watching Wheeler Yuta, current Ring of Honor pure champion, do his thing as well.
Oh yeah, Wheeler Yuta always brings out a show. He always, I mean, whether he's a heel, whether he's whatever, yeah, he always brings a provenance to the event, and you definitely get your money's worth out of him alone. Let alone, God damn, dude. I mean, tonight, dude, we got our TK, right? We got our Spirit Machine.
Yep, he took on Mean Dean Richards in a exhibition match.
Yeah, now you know when it's babyface, is that the term for the good guys?
Yeah.
You know, it's babyface versus babyface. It's always well, you're rooting for a good match.
Yeah, always. Like, I was pretty much eventually chanting, both these guys, both these guys. Wait, and it's a real legitimate chant.
Oh yeah, I know. And Dean Richards is from Canada, and at one point, some guys behind us got a chant going that I certainly threw into, because some people were like, you know, USA, USA, and I'm like, USA has way lamer healthcare than Canada. I mean, I don't think I'm not going to root against Canada, but yeah, it was like North America, North America.
And I was just chanting DC Dub, because of course that's how I got my first introduction to Dean Richards' tag team partner, Wade Adams.
Oh yeah, Wade Adams throughout their night in a three-way.
Yep. It was him. Am I blanking out now? No, it was him, Classless Mason Miles. That's his actual, like, yeah.
Classless Mason Miles is like that's his Christian name.
Yes, if we're talking about, wrestling as a religion and you being born again and all that, then yes, that is his, that's the name he got at his little baptism.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Like when they gave him his social security card and his driver's license, he's like, yeah, my name is Classless, what's the rest?
Mason Miles.
Classless Mason Miles. They're like, well, the church burned down with your baptismals, so, and it's 1840s France, so we'll take it. Les Miserables, they mic'd like everybody. Like so when you see like Wolverine, what's his fucking name? The Australian guy.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, he's really singing like right then. And when Russell Crowe is fucking the whole thing up because he's flat as fuck, and Joubert actually has like the broadest fucking range in terms of anyway. That's for another show. That's for theater talk.
Theater talk.
Yeah, theater talk.
Theater talk.
If there's any high school kids listening, if you want to get laid, join theater. It's straight up. There's no God in that theater.
Yep. I just really regret that I didn't go through with being in my school's production of South Pacific.
Oh, hey, gonna wash that man right out of my hair. Mad Dog. Oh, my God. Yeah, Mad Dog. He, I mean, again, the price of admission alone for him. And my kids, actually, this is their first time. Really being exposed to wrestling anything. And you know what their reaction was to all of it?
What?
You were there. They fucking loved it. Can I say?
I was setting you up.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, bro. Yeah, no, they adored it. We're going to have them on the mic here in a minute.
Yep. Mad Dog Mayhem, always a wonderful time. And I just hope eventually Mad Dog finally got his beer.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, there was a guy in the audience, because Mad Dog, halfway through the match, went and got himself a beer and then handed it off to somebody in the audience that was like, I got your beer.
I got your beer. Drink it. Yeah. Drink it. Drink it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's 21st century, though. You know, the guy who roofed it. You know, if he was rooting for the heel, So, some audience member trying to go off script, but...
Yeah, I was about to say, even though I think his opponent was like a nutritional Health nut or something. I think that's the gimmick.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he looks like one of like the 4 people on Earth that actually made a bunch of money selling like Herbalife. I mean, yeah, he's wearing a pair of shorts like Dickies, along with a full on like full sleeved like Land's End fleece blazer, not a blazer, windbreaker. Is that the anyway? Dude,
Yeah.
like a Chad, but
And he had like his whole nutritional company like stamped right across his bum.
oh yeah, did he?
Yeah, it was like total nutritional something or other, which, I'm all about repping your brand however you can, but
It's like no, that's Herbalife's ass.
I mean, if I were ever to find myself in a situation where I was assembling some tights together and getting in the ring and all that, I would put Thunder Talk just splayed right across my ass.
I mean, I think a party was like expecting me to be like, yeah, you would, fuck yeah, awesome, Thunder Talk. When if you read the fine print in the contract, that's in there.
Yeah, it's like, why would I get jazzed about something that is legally required of you?
I mean, I tell myself that every day.
Oh, you want a sticker for showing up to work?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Oh, hey, get this guy a trophy for breathing.
But jumping off of Mason Miles and Mad Dog, how about the rest of the Kingsgate?
Well, I mean, they weren't all there. The dude that I dig on,
Patrick Scott.
the other guy. Yeah, he just got married.
Oh, yeah. Donnie Ray. Congratulations to him, by the way.
Oh yeah, double congratulations. Yeah. Patrick Scott. I mean, there's no show without Patrick Scott. Patrick Scott is the ultimate heel. Patrick Scott is. There's got to be some reason why he's not responding to the WWE's emails.
But he does show up for AEW to either do the little dark matches or to be Wardlow's security guard.
Yeah, no, that guy, he's one of my favorites. I when he's in the ring, he's fighting. Say like tonight, he did a tag team against Buff and Fluff.
Yeah,
and I'm Buff and Fluff all day. I mean, Fluff man, rep that hard. Bought the shirt. Patrick Scott, though, yeah, that guy's he brings it every time.
Yep. If there was a Kingsgate shirt out there, we'd buy it too. Shit.
There probably is, and if you can let me know it exists about 3 weeks from now, because I can't afford it at the moment, yeah, I'll buy it.
Yeah, me too.
Do they take PayPal credit? I mean, they were dumb enough to give me credit.
And they were repping their tag titles that they won from another promotion.
Oh yeah. I mean, and that's the cool thing about Pro Wrestling Turbo is they're all inclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and indie wrestling as a whole, like they'll flat out just be like, "Oh, you're the champion this other place." Yeah, sure. Just you can bring by their old belt. And Patrick Scott had a second belt. I don't know what it was, but it had like Soda City on it.
Ha. Huh. Well, I mean, that's that big dick energy you get with Pro Wrestling Turbo. It's like if we all win, we're all winning. And when it comes to local wrestling, Pro Wrestling Turbo is second to none.
Absolutely. So we've pretty much covered our major players. We talked about TK, Mad Dog, the Kingsgate. Big Game James. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I find it real hard to root for whoever the hell he's going against. Big Game James. He's one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, he was originally supposed to have a singles match against Donnie Ray, but of course he's on his honeymoon now. Once again, congratulations to him. But he was BK Westbrook's mystery partner when he was taking on Diego Hill and Bojack.
Bojack's another one I have a hard time I mean, you get Big Game James and Bojack in the ring, and I'm just happy to be there. Straight up.
Yeah, like Bojack versus Big Game James, a singles match. That's a main event in any promotion, honestly.
Oh, dude, and that was like, what, the third match tonight? Second match? First match?
Yeah, I think it was the very first match, yeah.
I mean, dude, Pro Wrestling Turbo is just like, you know, you can wipe your finger across your teeth and your upper gums and be like, oh, it's pure.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good. Ain't no baby powder cutting that, dude. That's the pure shit right there.
And then, like, I think the one that got the most audience reaction I saw was Buff and Fluff versus Kingsgate. That was the third match.
Oh yeah, dude. And, I got the Buff and Fluff shirt. Kira was rocking that. My daughter. And I told my kids, dude, your favorite tag team match in the universe is gonna be Buff and Fluff. Just wait till they come out. I told them that before the match started, and she ran up, started high-fiving and all that. And they're so generous to their fans. And Kira came back and was like, dude, I told you that'd be your favorite. And she's like, yeah, it is. Yeah, Buff and Fluff, dude, the Buff and Fluff connection all day. Yep.
And she also decided she likes to rep all the bad guys, too.
Oh, well, hey, my baby girl.
That's your daughter.
Yeah. I mean, I have two kids. One of them is going to build a laser that's going to bore into the moon, that's going to cause it to crack and fall upon the earth and kill billions, but also like magic will show up and it'll be like a Thundar episode. The other one needs to stop them. So both of them are the most important human beings that walk the earth today. Which one is the Lex Luthor and which one is the Superman? I mean, I don't know. I think in our stories nowadays, we're not really looking for, black and white, right and wrong. We're looking for that nuance,
Yeah, exactly. We're in here just developing like more complex storylines and just really advancing pro wrestling storytelling forward.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, the fact is, in a couple decades, whenever you clock in, it's going to be on the payroll of one of my kids. So that's just what's up.
Yeah, this is true. And of course, our main event was our guy Joshua Cutshaw defending the Pro Wrestling Turbo Championship against Anthony Henry.
That's right. Yeah. Anthony Henry went out there, did his due diligence. Certainly gave it all he got. But I mean, that's just not enough when you go against Cutshaw, dude.
Yeah, Cutshaw. I mean, there is a reason why he was the one to end Patrick Scott's 779-day reign.
Oh my God. No, that's right. Yeah, no, Cutshaw's the new. Yeah, he's the other one that just for some reason WWE, like, he's just not returning their phone calls. Like, like his dick is so big, he doesn't return Spielberg's phone calls.
Yeah, I mean, and if Kevin Feige calls him, like, it's anyone's guess.
Oh yeah, no, Cutshaw is the real deal. We got in front of the camera for TK.
Yeah, TK doing the Lord's work for Pro Wrestling Turbo, wrestling a good match, and also getting like some crowd reactions on the mic and on video. Just getting live audience reaction, not a couple Thunder Jagovs on the mic.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, Brock posed to TK on camera what he felt would be the ultimate tag team. And that was, you want to bounce over to the kids?
Yep, taking it right now to Brock and Kira.
How did watchdog groups with no experience in television take a controlling interest on Saturday morning television?
When did Wonder Woman make her animated debut?
Want to know why there were two competing Ghostbuster shows?
How Atari changed the Saturday morning landscape?
How did networks compete over similar genres at the same time?
Find out all of this and more on the Best Saturdays of Our Lives podcast.
A proud member of the ESO Network.
Hello. Have you ever wondered how much Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster sold Superman's rights to DC for? Or which popular football star was the Sam Wilson the Falcons' physical appearance based on? You can find all that and more at the History of Comic Books podcast, a podcast dedicated to the creators, events, history, and the companies that made the great comic book medium. Hosted and created by your friendly neighborhood JT Wheatley. Please give it a listen at iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, and all our podcasting platforms. Thank you, and go ahead and enjoy yourself a good comic book.
And here we are, making their Ring of Thunder debut, the offspring of Lightning Lad, Brock and Kira.
Yeah, woo-hoo. All right, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, so I had kids. There's evidence of that I actually I procreated. Brock and Kira Klink, otherwise known as your tag team future, Shock and Awe. So we got Awe right here. That'd be Kira Klink. First time ever going to see any kind of wrestling anything, let alone a live pro wrestling turbo local show. What do you think about it, baby girl?
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was. What was your favorite part?
All of it.
All of it. Yeah, it was all pretty badass, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were jumping up there. You were out of your seat. You were high-fiving everyone as they were walking in, as they were going out.
Yeah.
You got an autograph too. Whose autograph did you get?
I got one by Fluff and Buff, and I also got one by Mad Dog.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Buff and Fluff signed that T-shirt. Mad Dog. What did Mad Dog sign?
My watch.
Your watch? Yeah. Mad Dog definitely brings it. And we got Shock, Brock Klink right here. How you doing, dude?
Doing all right.
Right on. So your first wrestling show. What are your impressions? What are you thinking about it?
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was all kinds of fun and all kinds of wacky, honestly, which is, well, the kinds of things that I love.
Fun and wacky. I mean, who doesn't love fun and wacky?
I mean, that's essentially professional wrestling in a nutshell.
That's essentially America in a nutshell. What do you think the revolution was all about? What do you think George Washington and the cherry tree and bullshit like that was all about?
Look, I'm still high up on singing that "Oh Canada," like
Oh Canada, something that I love. Maple syrup, probably, and hockey.
I mean, if Wade Adams wants to hang out at Dragon Con, teach us the rest of the words, and chill out, just putting that shout out right there.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of ashamed and embarrassed that I don't know our friendly neighbor to the north's full national anthem. I should work on that. And that's really what it's about, right? Self-improvement.
Yeah.
Brock, you were, remember when we were interviewed by TK? You had mentioned, he asked what kind of match do you want to see? And you proposed a dream team of a tag team partnership. Remember that?
Yes, I do, considering it was like about an hour 30 minutes ago.
I mean, this guy woke up at like 6:30 this morning. We're looking at finals in high school right now. This is really your first time on the mic, so it's maybe you're a little too cool for school at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, future's so bright you got to wear shades.
What?
And then me over here, I ate a mothball once and scraped my toe on a fence.
Hey, in terms of life experience, I think you're doing all right for 10 years. Yeah, not bad. So the tag team partnership that you want to see, you remember who that was?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of neat if, what was it? Mad Dog and, what was it? How did I forget his name already?
Josh Cutshall?
Yeah, Josh Cutshall. If they fought tag team, I thought that'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool too.
I'm for it.
I'm all for it, yeah.
Put the belts on them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, just give them the belt now.
You already know they're going to win because they're like the best players.
I mean, I think so, definitely. So, you all want to go back to see some more wrestling?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes? Or Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we got the kids going on this wrestling junk now. So call me a good dad, or call me a great dad.
Both.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that.
I will call you. What? Oh, great dad. Why are you whispering terrible dad over there? What are you
Turbo dad.
I'm watching you.
Actually, you're hearing me.
The feud is beginning.
Oh.
Family Feud.
It's the game show with Steve Harvey.
Look, I mean, if GM Dave needs us to book matches, it's at Ring of Thunder at Thunder Talk Pod.
Yeah. Ring of Thunder at podcast.com. Wait.
Ring of Thunder Podcast at gmail.com. Thunder Talk Pod at gmail.com. Ring of Thunder.
No.
Just do social media like the regular 2022 person.
And bees are cheesers too.
Yeah.
We got your next great feud right here.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Hit us up. I don't know. Give me a call. I'm not that busy.
Yeah, I mean, I somehow become magically available for anything wrestling related. So
Yeah. There you go. This guy's he goes down to the, I don't know, what's the wrestling equivalent of like a methadone clinic?
flea market.
Yeah. Okay.
At the flea market, you smell flea. Sell, not smell. I think you do both there.
The Rock went to go see his dad wrestle at a flea market once when he was a kid.
Oh yeah, that's real. Yeah. Humble beginnings. So, what are your last thoughts on what you saw tonight, Brock?
Yes. What? Oh, sorry. Scatterbrain.
Don't apologize. Don't ever apologize for anything ever. And always wear a red tie. That's what they call a power tie. Though if people ask if you're Republican, tell them go fuck yourself.
Okay, well, I crashed your car. Not sorry.
Oh, hey, it was a shit car anyway. Baby girl, tonight, first wrestling experience.
People wrestled.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
Don't act like you didn't have fun. Like you were up there, like jumping out of your seat, screaming.
Yeah, I know, I was, but
Oh.
like, wait, what was I gonna say?
Something awesome and amazing.
Yeah.
The feud's heating up. I'm TK Josh, GM Dave. Come on. Ring of Thunder lines are open now.
I was. Oh my god. I was gonna say, I almost lost my voice because I was screaming. My throat hurts.
Oh yeah, no, you were there wasn't a fan there that stood second to you, baby girl. You definitely brought it.
Well, maybe except for the beer guy.
Oh yeah, I mean, beer guy was all in, for sure.
And the kid who stole I was about to say Dr. Disrespect. I mean, you can get them mixed up; they look alike. But what was his name again?
The kid that stole Mad Dog's frying pan.
Yeah.
Oh, some kid stole Mad Dog's. Some kid stole Mad Dog's frying pan and got it signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of weapons tonight, including a frying pan.
Because like when he threw like the toilet seat on the floor, like a piece of it flung under like to the guy in front of me seat, and I wanted to grab it so I could get it signed.
Whole new generation, all in Pro Wrestling Turbo.
Turbo, bees are cheesers, buzz buzz. But turbo.
What she said. And also next up, they're going back to the Spitting Jenny on July 30th for Bring the Noise, which is Mad Dog's theme. Bring the Noise by Anthrax and
Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Anthrax, Public Enemy, yeah. Some of that rap rock mashup.
I think the Beezers want to say something. Buzz, 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 buzz.
Yeah, so there's a stuffed animal of a couple of like bumblebees or cheesers, and I don't think my daughters realize that this is a microphone, not a camera.
They can still tell that they're talking.
Yeah.
Buzz.
I mean, we're having all sorts of debuts on Ring of Thunder 100.
Bam! This is 100th episode of Ring of Thunder, by the way. As this guy right here has put out 100 episodes.
By the way, I subscribe to you on Spotify.
What, baby girl?
I subscribe to you on Spotify.
You mean Thunder Talk?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't watch it though. I subscribe to you.
Well, okay. The fact that you said you don't watch it already tells me that you don't listen. As long as we get those downloads,
You
though.
told me not to watch it.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't watch it either, but I listen to it, but I don't watch it.
I watch it. I
Watch it every day.
Yeah, I watch it while I pinch my nipples and yeah, stare at myself in the mirror.
You're always doing that, even when you're not watching it.
Sometimes I'm not me. Sometimes I'm Thunder Talk.
That's realer than you think, son.
Yeah, I was about to say that's been my life for the last 4 years.
Yeah, is this Dan or is this Thunder Talk talking? Because either way, it's some bullshit. But what kind of bullshit?
Hello, is it Thunder Talk you're looking for? I can see it in your Ring of Thunder. I can hear it in your best Saturdays.
Is this Thunder Talk you speak of in the room with us right now?
Hello, is this Thunder Talk? No, it's best Saturdays.
No, it's Patrick.
Hey, put that Ouija board away. That's devil worship.
That's not devil worship. That's Patrick.
I remember once Brock said no farting in this Christian household, and he accidentally hit me because he was going like that and like pretending to hit me, but he accidentally just pounded me to the floor.
Oh yeah, that was by accident. Like that was just like the playful, like, oh, I'm gonna hit you, but then you stop like right at the moment, but then I accidentally let go and just boom, just
No
like right.
farting in this Christian household.
Yeah,
because it was all laughs.
and then after Bring the Noise, there's Monster Mash this October.
Oh yeah,
Brewery 85.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Yeah. So on behalf of Brock and Kira, listen to Thunder Talk after you're done listening to this. Unless I probably haven't put out an episode by then. But that's really neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's not like it's your business anyway.
Yeah, kind of is.
No, I was talking to the listeners. It's not like it's your business. All right.
Oh, yeah, no, contempt for our audience. Yeah, no, we covered that earlier. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we hate you.
Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? It is kawaii_lover, and lover is without an E. Please subscribe. I only have 2 subscribers.
You have a YouTube channel and I don't know about it?
And subscribe to Ring of Thunder. It's got like 10 subscribers.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of shit to talk about after I turn this mic off. You're both grounded. Like
Fucking edit. Yeah. You know what? Everybody just say kick butts, not nuts, please, so we can go home.
Kick nuts, not butts.
Now I gotta edit that, and no, I'm not gonna edit that out.
Oh no, I'm the least special. That's. I think that's why people listen to the show. It's like, yeah, fuck Dan. Let's listen to his podcast because fuck Dan. That's our third. That's if you read the employee handbook, fuck Dan is our third like corporate value.
Oh yeah, it's just like dress code. You must wear like a white polo T-shirt. Number 4, fuck Dan. Number 5, do not come on the weekends.
Yeah.
You know what? I retire. Kick butts, not nuts.
Do you like podcasts?
Then you're gonna hate Thunder Talk.
Tasteless subject matter.
Mature humor.
Contempt for our co-hosts.
Unapologetic social views.
Edgy music.
And total irreverence for the nerd junk we love.
Are all reasons why
No one
should listen to Thunder Talk.
Find us on the ESO network.
and all podcasting platforms.
Or don't.
Whatever.